Okay. Here we go. Not too much. We're recording.
It's not funny.
Okay. Probably because we're recording. Hi.
Happy New Year.
It's... Oh, yeah. Sorry. We're like 14 days late. Look. Y'all know
we
the
are
vibes.
trying our best, and life is lifing at the beginning of the new year. Why is my mic so far?
Don't know.
It's just been tough.
But we're here now.
Yeah, we made it.
You know, our schedules managed to arrange this.
Cause
I'm
not gonna even talk about it.
Don't, because we both been busy. They just been me. Exactly.
Today's episode is called Somebody's lying. I don't be busy, I be tired.
We were supposed to... okay, so am I supposed to make you get up?
We're supposed to what?
We were supposed to record last weekend, and you were like, I'm tired. And I was like, okay. So that one was
I feel like somebody was doing something last weekend. And you have to record at very certain hours. I'm just not used to the time.
I was
and
free. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I was free last Saturday.
From what, the hours of 6 to 9?
No, because my tournament was one day and it was Sunday.
Oh, I don't recall.
You were the one busy.
I don't recall.
See, she never recalls her actions. It's only mine.
Accurate.
Wow. Okay, anyways, well, again, that's her opinion. And that brings us to our episode. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. But, you know, since it's always me, go ahead. And you can just go with the first question.
Somebody's upset.
Not.
We need our mediator because obviously...
He's sitting right over there ignoring us. He's literally right there and he's not ignoring us. And this is like, he does not care.
He's like side eye.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's hot.
Oh, now you hot.
It's hot.
Better turn the heater off. Turn it off.
You got the heater on 80.
Y'all, okay, just before we started this, they've been in my house enough to know, like,
that's why I came prepared. I have on my thick tights.
It's always cold, so I didn't want to hear their mouth. So then I was like, let me turn the heater on.
Oh, God.
Now here we are. Fast forward. Heater only been on maybe like 10. I know you ain't turned it off.
He froze.
Fast forward. Now she hot.
I am.
It's like I can't never do right.
No,
oh, now
I like broke a little sweat too. Like, it's hotter to here. Yeah, it's ghetto. We in the ghetto.
And that's why my shit will never fucking be on again, ever.
Anywho,
okay, anyways, so we're gonna get into the first one, and basically we're just gonna read the quote and then you can give your opinion. Y'all, it's an opinion, okay? This is not word is bond. Like, it is literally our thoughts, our opinions on these things. Don't shoot us in the club. Okay.
Because y'all like to tussle.
But she like to shoot.
Okay, first one. If they wanted to, they would.
Yeah.
Circumstantially.
I say they would. I say they will.
Yeah.
What do you mean by, like, circumstantially?
It's a lot of stuff I want to do in my head, and I can't make it around all the time.
Okay.
Like, I would love to call everybody, or like, let's say I would love to like text all my friends in the morning and say good morning every morning.
You do?
But I can't. I have 3 friends, so that
So
would
who
be
do you text? Good morning every morning. Who do you do it? Who gets the text?
My stalker.
I'll take that.
Because if I don't, I mean, we're not.
Okay, to be fair.
It's different.
Yeah, it is. We're in a relationship.
It's different. But I'm just saying, okay, if you wanted to, you really would. Or explain. I just feel like if you're not able to do it, at least say what's going on or like talk about it. Or
but I feel like that's still a part of if you wanted to, you would. You would explain like, hey, why I can't text you or why I can't call you today.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. Okay. If you want,
but she's not gonna do that to me. I just want y'all to put that out there. I'm the stalker that she texts every day. People make time for the things or who they want to.
Definitely.
I agree.
Definitely. I
move mountains for people, so.
Yeah, I could be in a bed right now. Just kidding, not right now, but I'm just like still, if it's something that I want to do, smile if you're being abused. If it's something I want to do, I'm going to make time for it. Or like literally, I've had a day, for instance, next weekend, my godson's birthday party is on Sunday, and I'll be coming back from Dallas Sunday, tired.
Oh, but you're going to make it.
But I'm going to make it. Even if it's just
dedication,
for that. A couple of minutes, I'm going to make it. So if you wanted to, you would. I agree.
I totally agree with that as well. Like I said, I will pretty much do anything for people that I like. To be fair, it's got to be, I have to like you. I have to like you. If you want me to text you, if you want me to hang out with you, if you want me to plan anything for you, I have to like you. Like as a human, not...
But do you feel like that's like a personality trait or like not? Because I don't feel like all people are like that. And I think that they're okay with that. Like they're just, you know how like you want to do something for somebody because you want to and that's just like your personality, you would do it. Some people are just solely about them. And they're just like, no.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people like that, but y'all not my people. There's nothing wrong with being that way. You're just not my people. My people think about me. I force you to think about me.
Side note.
What?
Okay. No, I'm just saying side note. Like, think about if you have those type of people in your life. Like, literally, you know who you can call. If I'm stuck on the side of the road, I know who I can call. Right? But then it's like, I know I have, like, let's say I have a friend who's literally in bed not doing nothing. But I'm not going to call them because they probably not going to come. And that sucks. And it's not your friend.
Okay, see how you just came to that stuff?
Yeah,
okay.
that's not your friend.
Okay, that's not your friend. I like this.
I want to call people
I've been wanting to do that.
But if I do it, they gonna know it's me. Anybody I call and I do that, they're gonna know it's me because I'm so childish.
Let's do it anyway.
And I'm not calling block. Y'all might as well know my number. Y'all know it's me.
I like this little...
The shit TikTok makes you do.
Every time I see it, I die.
You see the one they call the daddy?
Yeah.
Ooh, if I call my daddy's gonna know.
Oh, I would call my dad. Ooh, let's do it later. Okay, anyways. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Or woman, if that's your zhush. Nothing wrong with bumping cats.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree with that.
Trash is trash.
Trash is trash.
Trash is trash.
And you have people that are gonna make light out of any. Oh, I found a napkin in a trash can. They probably didn't have. They've never seen a napkin before.
True.
Like,
are they gonna like hype this napkin up to make it like gourmet? Like it's gourmet trash.
I found a Dr. Pepper can. You've been drinking Dr. Thunder, so it makes sense. You've never had a real Dr. Pepper before, so it's...
Say that. Say
dirty,
I've never had a real Dr. Pepper. Say I'm a Mr. Pibb ass bitch. Say that. Because...
It's like... trash is trash.
Trash is trash.
You can't... Now, it's okay to say, like, hey, I found this. I like it, but it ain't no treasure, baby.
Okay, as you going dumpster diving, baby. Let's say the man, like... real fine. Would you dive in the dumpster for him? But you know he tried. Like you just know he ain't never.
Why would I set myself up for that? Why? I know it's trash.
Penis. No one said the penis trash. He just as a person trash.
Trash is still trash.
I'm just saying.
Probably missing teeth and shit. It's trash.
Trash is trash, y'all. That's the
moral of the story. Trash is trash. Yeah.
Okay.
My opinion.
Okay.
This next one's a good one.
All right, let's go.
If you love something, let it go. And if it comes back, you are meant to have it. It's giving middle school.
It's giving. I don't like to share my toys.
To be honest, do you ever 100% let it go?
The person, place, or thing?
Yeah. I don't think you 100% do.
No, I just think like you... Okay, so I think like we can... bury it,
right,
and try to like forget about it, but it's like always kind of still there, like somehow, and then you'll have like these little moments where like they just kind of like spark whatever. And I also feel like people do and move certain things to like cover up those feelings, thinking that they've moved on. You know what I mean? And
then that's not the case. On.
Right.
You haven't. You just kind of like let it go, buried it, found yourself you distracted yourself with something else.
Yeah.
And when that person does come back, those feelings come back with it.
Exactly.
And it's just like, it's a good thing if that person has matured and stuff like that, but you didn't let that go. Because if you let it go, like for me, anybody I let go, you're dead to me. So you're never going to get a chance to like come back. I'm just saying, like, it's not going to be a reoccurrence. Like, oh, they pop back.
But I feel like that's what happens when, like, couples, like, maybe, like, you know, go their separate ways for, like, a long, long time. And then, let's say, like, 20, 25 years later, they, like, rekindle on, like, Facebook or some shit. It'd be like them old couples.
Like, it really depends. Because I feel like if you've had enough time apart, like, let's say y'all were really good, great chemistry, and y'all left. It was a reason that y'all left each other, right?
True, but y'all could have been like, young,
yeah, you could have been.
You know what I mean?
If you had time to actually grow up and get those differences, you know, together and stuff like that, then maybe it's a chance of love.
Yeah, but I got this question because I read like those fucking books, them Colleen Hoover books, and like in all of her books, it'd be like relationships like they've gone away and like 20 years later they be back in town for like a funeral or something,
and then they come back,
and then so I'll just be like, okay, cool. This is a good one. You can love someone but not like them.
Absolutely.
100%.
My family members.
That is true. That's not what I was thinking. Or I was going, you kind of like curved me back. Oh, that's not what I was taking.
I got excited.
Yeah, you did. But that's a great example because yes, you can definitely love someone and not like them. Like, I love you, which is obviously why I'm sticking around, but I just do not like you.
No, I don't like the person you are, and if I did not have to love you as a family member, I would not talk to you at all.
Yeah.
Like,
or as like a friend, like we've been just like friends for so long, like,
yeah,
I just don't like you, and I don't know what it's going to take for me to stop being friends with you, but it's coming soon.
It's just like drifts. You're just like, why am I still talking to this person? But
that'd be the worst. You'd be like, here goes this bitch again.
No, that can definitely work. But it's just like, I don't care if something happened. Like, if you got hit by a car, I would be sad, but
I wouldn't.
I would be sad.
Well, no, you I would. After I ask you why, what happened? Did you not see it?
I probably
I try to blame it on her because something would tell me in my spirit that it'd be her fault that she got ran over. Although, hypothetically and allegedly, she does the running over.
Girl, why you gotta tell my business? We're not talking. Next question.
I said allegedly. If you want to tell on yourself, that's fine.
I don't know that man.
Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Ooh.
I don't think so. I think you can be saved and redeemed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
So. It's just an unpopular opinion. You know, everybody says that once a cheater. Always
it's easy to say.
It is easy to say.
It's easy to say. It's easy to kind of make your mindset like. It's easy to make your mindset easier.
I feel like people obviously who are saying that have never cheated or whatever.
But they're just looking for an excuse to make it sound good. Too. Like,
but what y'all could be failing to realize is that y'all could have been doing something that would have been cheated to like someone else or whatever, and in y'all's mind, y'all ain't deeming as that, but it could have been that if the other person would have found out, you know what I mean? So it's not saying you're not a cheater. Yeah. I'm not saying you are a cheater, but
it's all circumstantial. Like, I just feel like it's about, because like you said, cheating means so many different things.
To so many different
people. It's just like, what's going on in a relationship? Like, what's happening?
Like, Jamil cheats on me when she goes and hangs out with her other friends all the time. I don't get mad. I'm lying. I do.
It's always me.
Yeah. Well, Joshua don't have other friends.
Joshua's over there trying to mind his business.
Y'all. I hate it here, dog.
I think it's you that's the problem.
Maybe. I ain't gonna say no. Men marry their mothers. Women marry their fathers.
Okay.
I ain't married, so I don't know.
No, I do not agree. I have a counter
comparison. What's your counter, ma'am?
That if you don't marry your... Like, okay, hold on. I can't agree, but I can disagree. men marry their mothers, women marry their fathers. I do, like, Chris does have some traits of my dad.
Okay.
But it's not because they just happen to do or like the same thing. My counter is that you are more like your parents than you know. As in, like, I promise you, it used to piss me off. My mom would be like, you're turning into your dad. And, like, she would say it in a negative light. So I'm just like, I'm not like my dad.
Yeah.
Like, but the more I look at myself every day, I'm just like...
I'm my daddy.
I am that man. And so I feel like, you know, you can marry, like, your partner can have traits of your parent, but if it's not that, then you are traits of your parent for sure.
Okay. I will actually agree with that whole statement because yes, I definitely, as I've gotten older, found traits from both of my parents.
Oh, both?
Yes, I would.
Don't like to.
No. Oh. Nope. That's all I'm gonna say. Crazy.
I am not okay.
I'm not. But I will be one day.
No, you won't. It's okay. Oh, and that brings us into the next one. You won't be okay, but I'll be here for you.
Okay.
Do you think that friends are soulmates too?
Yes, I do.
Of course.
Okay, so like a friend relationship is like completely different from like any actual relationship, I feel. I know. I live.
It's just like, it's a different spark.
Yes, it's a different type of intimacy. Like,
it's a different spark, and it's just like literally it'll be days where I'm sitting on the couch, I haven't talked to you all day or like something, and I'm like, what you doing? And it's like we're doing the same thing. We have the same schedule, literally the same life.
I literally did not talk to Jamil today till like 2. When did you text me? Like 1, 2?
1:52.
1:52 today. And literally the message was like something. Obviously, I see you're still in Katie. Bitch, check my location. She knows where I'm at, what I'm doing.
And I can't even stalk you because I can't email you because you're not going to reply. I can't drop in on Alexa because you're not here. So True. I had to wait for you to text me back.
Yeah. It's just a different type of love, like unconditional.
So, okay, do you feel like you can have more than one soulmate then?
As in like friend? Or like my man and then my friend?
Like, your man, your friend, friends, like, do you think, there's like, yes. There's only one soulmate, or do you think you can have a lot?
No. I think honestly, I feel like there's like 3 soulmates in this world. Like, you get to experience.
Okay. You want to talk about them?
I feel like, you get like this friendship. Mm-hmm. So, maybe not soulmate, but like soul tie.
Soul ties are real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe you get like this friendship soul tie, and then you get like your person's, like your first love soul tie, but then you get like your person soul tie. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that makes sense.
I don't like the first love one.
Everybody has like a first love. He
did to me.
He might be. But then you found like your person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, we're soul tie.
Yeah.
We do it. Okay.
People legitimately think that we are together, and you do not make it any better.
My bad. We don't do it. Okay, we did it one time. Okay. What? I missed you. Bro. All right. One deep talk and an apology can fix a lot of things.
Negative.
Oh, do you need more?
I feel like one deep talk and an apology can start the fix to a lot of things. I don't think it can fix things. It depends on the severity of the situation, but I don't think that like, cause it's like at some points in a conversation, you're kind of you're expressing your side, right? But that person can't analyze that shit as quickly as you're giving it, and then it's just like the action that's gonna come from that conversation cannot happen that same day.
Okay, but I do feel like maybe not every conversation is needing an action. Maybe I just want to talk to you to, express where I was coming from. Mm-hmm. If you offer an apology, that's great. There can be more to it after this conversation. But if not, and you're still not willing to kind of see where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
It's fixed in the sense of like, this no longer will continue.
Okay, maybe I'm looking at it from like minor. If I look at it at a minor situation, I can understand. But if it's like something major, then it's just like, okay, that's a start.
Yeah, like if I ran over your foot, I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Let's fix it. But that football bum run you over and like you break my windshield.
Why did it get violent?
Because it normally takes like a little bit of violence to get that apology and talk.
No.
No?
No.
It's my character trait from my parents.
I'm scared. Blink once if you need help. What are you blinking for? I need help from you.
Oh! You need saving, huh? Okay.
You bitch. You are a bitch. Ooh.
Are you going to read it?
I don't want to.
Okay. I'll read it. I deserve to be filled the same way I pour.
Essentially, yes.
I'm selfish in that sense. Absolutely. The way I treat people, it's like an expectation. I kind of expect you to treat me the same. I know that's like real unrealistic, but at this big grown age, I don't really care. If you're not going to treat me how I treat you, then I just don't want you around.
But think about that, right?
No.
Oh, God, what is wrong with you?
Okay, explain, girl.
God.
Explain, girl.
Think about it, though. Okay.
I'm thinking.
Essentially, yes, I deserve to be treated the same way. But realistically, these niggas ain't shit.
I ain't talking about just niggas,
I mean that in the general statement. Bitches, everybody. People ain't shit. So it's like, when you set those expectations up and then you disappoint yourself, yeah. It's like, I agree, but I can't live by that. Because I would be sad every day.
Oh, I am sad every day. So. People love to live offended to avoid accountability.
I mean, yeah.
Absolutely.
Or people just have
there's got to be a victim in every story. And 9 times out of 10, the victim is the person that causes the problem. I just want to say
have an adult conversation and say what's on your mind and
stop posting things on like social media or running like people who like are the first ones to tell like their side of the story.
Who gives us like who cares?
Yeah, I just be like, oh, okay, that's cool, that's great.
Yeah, and it's just like it's too much. Sometimes you gotta just charge it to the game and let it go. It's like we don't
never
care.
Speak on that shit ever again.
We don't care.
Nope.
Fix your shit in private. And never bring it to the public. Yeah. We don't care.
Yep.
Ooh. Yes. Sometimes you have to blame yourself because you knew better. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. After like doing therapy, doing journaling, doing like reading like these books and stuff, as you get older, you come to like the realization about a lot of shit in your life and you just be like, yeah.
I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I knew better.
Every time, like, literally in the act, you're like, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
It's not going to end well.
Absolutely.
Even, like, every time I eat hot fries, like, it never ends well, but I do it every time.
Last night, I ate a whole bag. For you.
We're not the same we used to be.
We're not. But it's so true. Like, sometimes you just have to blame yourself. And honestly, you probably didn't even know better at the time because we were like young. Either like we saw that shit trickle down from like our parents do it, so we thought it was okay for us to do it. Whatever the case is, but now you're just like, I don't want to do that.
So it's like you know better, do better, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool. You know, that's how we grow and that's how we're better.
Right.
Okay. You can miss someone and still understand you deserve better.
Yeah, it's setting a boundary.
Absolutely.
It's setting a boundary. Like, I'm not gonna be treated this way. Like, of course I miss you, but I'm setting a boundary that I deserve better.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Can you, okay, let's say like you're you're married, whatever. Let's say you set a boundary and they come to you and they're like, well, you can't set that boundary because I've been like this since we've been together.
Oh, that's a no.
Okay, so you can set a boundary at any point in time.
Yeah, like if it's something you're doing or even that I'm doing that you don't like, I don't like, tell me. And it's like, it's not going to be an overnight change.
Agreed.
Like you can't expect it to be overnight, but if it's something that's bothering you, at least bring it to the person and y'all gonna have to talk about it. Like, can it be fixed? If not.
Yeah. But no matter like how long someone's been together, basically, if.
That's not fair. Because it's like at the end of the day, you're just kind of like downplaying yourself. Like you're just gonna be unhappy because you either don't want to tell this person or you're scared to tell this person, like they may be offended, and it's just like, who do you pick? That kind of sucks. It's a tough situation to be in, but like, who do you pick? And at least just say something, because I would rather at least have the opportunity to say something than to like hide it and it could have been fixed easily and it's not. Now you could have said something to the person and be like, oh, okay, I can try, I can do this. Yeah. Instead of holding it and now you're just sad all the time.
And now it's like, or it's like a bigger blow up. And,
right. Yeah. And it comes out either way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I can agree with that.
Okay. You can't heal if you keep pretending you're not hurt.
Ooh. Where did I get that from? I don't know. Probably an Instagram post, honestly, y'all.
Baby, please.
I agree with that. I think like we internalize a lot, and that's everybody, not, women specifically, but we internalize a lot, and then like we just said, like when it does finally come out, like it just comes out aggressive.
But don't lie to yourself. You don't have to lie to yourself. Starting with yourself.
No, and it's okay to definitely tell people like, you did this and this hurt me.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, because they're probably not gonna understand it, or be like, well,
or you may
I'm sorry you felt that way. Ugh, I hate when people apologize like that. Like, no.
It may hurt some feelings, but it's like, to move on, you have to let it go.
Yeah.
Or like let it go in that way. Like you have to get it off your chest. You have to say how you feel. And essentially you can expect a certain response or reaction from the other party, but you have to get it off your chest so you can move on.
Yeah. I remember there's one session I had in therapy, like she was like, why don't you like to talk about like your past or anything? And I was, she was like, I also like to, like, I noticed like you don't like to cry. And I was like, oh yeah, no. I was like, growing up, like we was just taught, like you just don't cry, like you hold that shit in. And she was like, crying is like very normal. Like they taught y'all not to cry and that it was an ugly thing, but like it's okay to cry. And I was like, okay, but I still struggle to this day. Like I just be like, ugh, fuck, I hate, here I go. And I'll be nasty crying. That'd be the really shit that'd be pissing me off. Josh tells me all the time, like, you ugly cry, but it's so cute. And I'm just like, no, it's not. Like my shoulder get the shaking and shit. Like I just can't.
Oh man, those are the best cries ever.
But in the shower, baby, I let it rain.
Yeah. It's crazy because like I really can't even recall. I've seen like my mom cry at a funeral, but like in life, I have never just seen like either of my parents just cry.
My mom used to cry all of the time. Oh my God.
And I don't know if that, it just depends. Like I think I cry the most when I'm upset because I can't like say what I want to say.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, I'm mad.
And here goes the cheers. Fuck. Oh God, get it together. That's what I'll be saying.
Or either if I'm just having a really bad day,
I did this, I'll be like, oh God.
I'll put my fan out. If I'm having a really bad day, I cry in the car a lot. I cry in the shower.
That poor car.
Girl.
That poor car.
Oh God, I was crying in the car. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, just cry, y'all.
Just cry.
Okay, do you think it's weird? Like, do you see people on TikTok like crying or whatever? Do you think it's weird to cry?
I will never record myself crying.
I think that is so weird.
I will never do two things: record myself crying or take a picture in a little hospital wristband. You are never gonna know what hospital I was. I would never do that. I can't fathom the thought of literally like, hold on.
Like, I gotta get this.
Like, I could never.
Yeah.
And they'd be ugly. They'd be ugly crying. Like, you look bad. And
then they put that sad music on. Like,
oh, I can't stand it.
Post the day you cried the hardest to this song. What?
Girl,
baby, I'll cry about Justin Bieber. Like, don't play with me.
By the time I'm done crying, like,
under the bed.
I'm under the bed.
Okay, 2 more questions. Today's versions of love is based on material things and clicks.
I believe so, and that's just because of what society is teaching the generations.
I do agree with that as well. Like, y'all, was I watching a show? I was watching, no. Oh, have y'all seen that movie Good Grief on Netflix? Mm-mm. With, what's his face from Schitt's Creek?
Which one?
The Son.
Really?
He just wrote and produced and directed this movie. It's called Good Grief. And y'all, it is so good. Really? Watch it when like you alone.
Oh God.
It's really good. But basically on there he said in today's world, like relationships are valued based off a post on like Instagram, basically like insinuating like social media. And I completely agree. Like y'all, like people in relationships, not all obviously, but like some people, y'all get together with people for likes, clicks, sponsors.
It's always, it has to be recorded.
It's a motive. Like if y'all aren't in it for like love or anything like that, y'all want y'all wedding paid for or some shit or whatever the case may be. But like,
it's weird.
It's definitely for like what a person can give you.
Yeah, like self-benefit. It's never just, and that's why a lot of people really don't know if they're in love or not, because they don't know if the partner they have loves them for them or the stuff they have, and that's a terrible place.
Or they rush through it all, and y'all get together, y'all get engaged, y'all move in, and then y'all find out
y'all don't like each other.
He's dirty. Yeah, well, duh.
Y'all don't even like each other.
Yeah. So
that man don't even bathe.
If you don't bathe, you can't stay. I'm just saying.
A little nasty out there. I'm just gonna make this disclaimer. It's cold. Why are y'all musty? Why are y'all musty and it's motherfucking cold outside?
You smell somebody that's musty?
It was a little musty last night in some places I went. It was about somebody was stinky. Why are y'all musty and it's cold outside? How does that happen?
Maybe he was.
What?
He wasn't Macaroni Tony, was he?
Girl, I think that man, he's inside for a long time.
Yeah, he is. That fight did him bad.
Okay.
Last question. Society judges you based off your tattoo. I will say this. My boss hates my tattoos. Every time I pop up with a new one, she's like, I just don't understand why you have these tattoos. Mind you, y'all, she's got one tattoo.
It's probably a tramp stamp. Where's that?
It is. Mm-hmm. It is. And it's in Arabic.
Oh, what?
Yes, it's in Arabic. And her husband has tattoos too. Ooh. And he hates his tattoos too. But I'm just like, I mean, aside from a few, all my tattoos have actual meanings to them.
I love all of my tattoos.
They tell a story.
I need to get rid of, but I love all of my tattoos.
Me too. But she hates it. My dad obviously hates my tattoos. I just feel like society now, if you don't have a tattoo, you're really lame. Like,
I'm gonna be the tatted up granny. Like that's the thing now. Like,
yeah, you know, it's not bad.
Looking at how society has come along, I remember like working at my first job. I couldn't have a nose piercing. I couldn't have like anything in my ears. I had to be like the little clear retainer things.
By knowing that, did it kind of make you want to get those things even more?
No, I was pissed because I had to go buy certain things, and like this nose ring was stupid as fuck. So I'm like, I can't. This is stupid. I have like holes in like cartilage. I'm like, what? Who is this bothering?
Exactly.
And now it's just like I pop up, and everybody you see literally in the corporate world has a tattoo.
Yeah.
A police officer, like a state trooper, I got pulled over like maybe 2 years ago by a state trooper. He had a whole sleeve, and you know, usually they have the little
covers.
He didn't have one on. I was like, oh, I like your tattoos. He's like, oh, thanks.
Yeah, no, I remember like playing high school like sports or whatever. If you had a tattoo, like they make you tape it.
See, and now these kids are baby, these little high school kids are tatted.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. I'm like it's crazy. But I think so I will say like placement of my tattoos, well, one was to hide from my parents, but it was kind of to hide from like job interviews and things like that. But now I just don't give a fuck.
I started out when I started getting my tattoos, it was the first to hide from my parents. Then I started getting them in like places that you wouldn't be able to see without clothing on. Yeah. Like I could always put some long sleeves on. But when I do eventually get my neck tattoo,
period,
you're gonna be able to see it.
Ooh, I like it.
I've been wanting a neck tattoo in my whole life for life, but I'm never gonna get one.
Okay, so not a neck, but I think the ear.
Well, like I have one right here, but I want like one like something really faint and like little, just like right here,
like a word maybe.
But I feel like Rihanna, but it's never gonna look like Rihanna's.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it's gonna look ghetto.
It ain't. I also think I got tattoos because my parents was just like so against them.
I have a very interesting first tattoo story, but it was just like
I'll tell mine. Maybe I said it on an old podcast, but basically when I was 15, I was going into 9th grade, and my brother had came home with a tattoo during the summertime, and it was my mom's name. It actually wasn't my mom's name. My mom's name is Mary, and the tattoo was May. Y'all see where this story's going. He got it in the garage from this guy or whatever. So I was like, ooh, if my brother has one, I can get one too. Mind y'all, it's like mid-July. Hot as hell. So I went to the guy and got a heart with a rose through it. Super, super ghetto. Like, so stupid. When he got it, I don't know who told, but I was at my friend's house with these like high knee socks on in July. And my mom was like, come downstairs. Just like real calm. She was like, come downstairs. I was like, okay. So I go downstairs with my socks. She was like, why you got socks on? I was like, oh, it was cold in the house. She was like, you need to get your stuff and go home. And I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll meet you at home, because I literally you walk through the park and you at the apartments. So I get home. She's like, take your socks off. And I was like, no. And she was like, take your socks off. And I was like, I'm not taking my socks off. I was a real rebel back then. I was like, I'm not taking my socks off. And so then we started arguing. And so we went from arguing to tussling.
The way it keeps getting worse.
Yeah, it does. And then she managed to obviously get my socks off because she's bigger than me.
You just had to put that in there, huh?
I did, because I ain't going down like a little punk.
Yeah.
And after that, and y'all, I had just got it, so she started like clawing at it, and she ended up like fucking my tattoo up. And I walked this earth for maybe like 5 years with that fucked up tattoo, and then I got a cover up. The end. Well, thank you for coming to the table talk.
Mine isn't as violent. I was on some just steroids. Rebellious. My friend was 16. No, she was 16. I was 15. We were going to the movies, and we walked into the tattoo shop, and we were like, "Hey, do you do underage tattoos?" Like, so stupid. And he's just like, "That's not how you. If you want one, like, that's not the. Well, it's not what you should do." Dumb. And he was just like, well, "What do you want?" I remember we paid $20 for these tattoos too. She got a music note, and I got.
Josh was laughing.
I got a butterfly, but it was like nothing in the inside. It's just an outline of a butterfly. And then, cool.
You thought you was.
It's on my side.
You thought you was that girl.
I was that girl. Okay. So I was working at Splash Shine at the time, and I used to do airbrush tattoos on customers. I hid it for maybe like 2 weeks, and I was on the couch, and I feel like my mom had to know, or either she was like just being a bitch or something, but like she looked over. I was like leaned over doing something, and she looked and like saw it. How do you see a tattoo on my side? And she was like, what is that? I know they don't do those kind of tattoos at Splash Town. Where did that come from? And I was just like, what? Who,
did you come clean? Or did you deny and lie?
Girl, I was like, so she knew the only person that I hung out with that had a car. So she called her mom, and I was like, fuck. Her mom was like, let me see yours. So I'm just like, and literally she was so pissed. She's never liked tattoos. And my dad, the only thing my dad said to me, he was just like, 2 things. He was like, if you wanted a tattoo, you should have just told me, I would have took you. And 2, you should have just waited until you were 18, because usually places that do tattoos on underage people aren't clean. Well, and I was like, well, I wasn't thinking about that. That wasn't fun.
Yeah.
That wasn't fun. But
I know. Like, all my cousins, like, we're all, well, Eric's, like, way more tatted than probably either of us combined, me and Edward, but I think we were just in that rebel stage, like, oh, y'all don't want us to have tattoos? Oh, we're gonna have tattoos. Like,
when I got to college, that was it. Like, bored.
Oh man, refund it.
Oh yeah.
Salud.
Oh no, salud. Jesus.
Oh, okay. So we went to, where did I get most of my tattoos? The one on Sam Ave. Is that Sam Ave?
Yeah, like I can't remember what it was called, but it was like that's where salud was.
And then I went to one place with someone. It was called Flow Ink. Oh, and it was like back. I don't know how this person found the spot. This person. I'm just gonna keep calling this person this person.
We would go to Saul like all the time, and like he used to work in this one. And he had like one on Sam Ave that was like a weird little shop.
Was it in the back?
like by the bookstore. It was like somewhere over there. Like it was just like weird. So I was like a nomad. He was just always different places. And I don't know how we got in touch with him. But
he only did like 2 of my tattoos. And then this other guy that worked there started doing them. And I liked him. He did majority of the rest.
Yeah, I can still feel this one to this day.
And then, oh my God, went with these fucking busters to one tattoo in fucking off Mesa. Whatever. I'm not from here. And that's how I ended up with this. And
baby,
this is how I put way too much trust in this fucking loser. He was like, go ahead and get tatted by the man with a nub.
Yeah, you don't get shit off on no east side in Houston.
You know who it was that talked me into this?
I know the story. You're not gonna make me spit my good wine out. I know the story. Baby.
What a time to be alive.
When I got a little money, you ain't gotta worry about me getting a $20 tattoo. what's
I still, don't get me wrong, I still like them cheap, but
no, I don't even want them cheap.
Our guy hooked them up. Our guy,
I'll pay him, but he's just like a good price. But anywhere else,
yeah, no,
no. Well,
yeah. Well, that's gonna wrap up this episode. I think I've told on myself.
Thanks for listening to our opinions.
Yes, and we'll try to we're gonna talk about our calendars matching up because that's all I have right on that one. Okay, well, we will see y'all next.
Okay.